everyone, hope you're all okay. Right, this morning I'm coming on to show you what I've been doing with this huge box of fabric. And, well, as you can see, I've not used much of it. Oh God, I mean, it is literally just scraps, scrappy scraps, real, just scrappy scraps. I mean, this is, well, I've had this on the go for like 4 or 5 years, from when I first got my sewing machine and got my die cutter machine, used to cut fabric flowers out, and you just can't throw them bits, oh croaky voice, excuse me, can't throw them bits away, can you? So yeah, so I thought I would show you what I've been doing. I've been making these, which I'm hoping they'll make journal covers. Now, it's not my idea. I first saw it about 5 years ago when I first got my sewing machine, 5 or 6 years ago, and I'll try and find the channel, the video that I watched. Excuse me. It was a site called Coloricious, and yeah, they do a lot of sewing projects and that. And what I've done with these ones is used felt. I just got a sheet of felt. I've got loads of felt, so I thought I would use it up, but you don't have to use felt. Got a piece of felt, and I actually think this side looks as pretty as the other side. Got a piece of felt, and then just got all your pieces of, because mine are scraps, you know, there's no order to it, but if I remember rightly, the ladies in the video, they've got bigger pieces and they laid them out, you know, nicer, so you can do it, oh dear, according to what you've got. But I just laid them all on. And then for this one, I've used some of this net. I think tulle is finer, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, I used this, which I've got a big bag full from Car Boot once for next to nothing. Laid it on the top of all your pieces, and then I pinned it down with my big pins. Just pinned it all around the edges. And then I went round the edges first with the sewing machine. My sewing is all haphazard and weird and wonderful in my view. And then just kept sewing over it until it all lays flat, and I think they're really pretty. I mean, you could do all sorts with these. You could cut them out and make brooches or something, or I even thought the other day, oh, you could cut them out and make coasters, probably put another piece of felt on the back. But my only trouble with cutting them out is that then you're left with more scraps again. So I think mine I'm just going to keep for journal covers, but I'm sure there's all sorts of things you could do with it. But I think it's just, I was so happy to have found it, because as anybody that's watched my video for any length of time knows that I don't like throwing stuff out. I mean, look at it, it's ridiculous. But yeah, it's just pretty. So I'll show you the ones that I've made. Say all these are on felt. There's that one. It's a pretty one. I think that was the last one I did. I've been trying to use some of my metallic threads, but still not having any of it. I got a metallic needle. I think it's probably because they're cheap threads that I got from China. I don't know, but it's that one. Oh, let's have a look. That one was on a piece of purple for me. Look at that, it's just gorgeous. If you made it into a florist journal, it could be a double-sided one. You could choose which side you wanted. That one. My sewing machine, I love that. My sewing machine hasn't got a lot of different stitches, and everything was going ever so well until I changed to a different brand of cotton, and I shouldn't think it's that at all, and then all of a sudden it didn't want to do, because this is my favourite stitch. I love that little stitch, and all of a sudden it didn't want to do it. That one, I just love them. Look, that is just gorgeous. Oh, I love it. Beautiful. Yeah, all those are, let's have a look. Oh no, now this one was with this piece of, what's it called, organza. I think this was a scarf that I'd got from a car boot. I think it was meant to be a scarf. And I do prefer it with the organza, but I haven't got a lot of it, so I thought, well, I've got that net stuff. Oh damn it, I meant to bring something else down, I've forgotten. Damn. For a while ago, my friend, lovely friend Penny, who's just started sewing last year, she'd made me a piece of this, and she'd used like this netting stuff, and I meant to bring it down to show you. I have shown it before, and I thought, oh, I've got some of that netting, I'll use that. So yeah, so there's that one and that one I've just shown you. Yep. And that one, I just think they're so pretty. I've just shown you that one. That one, pink one. That one's all crooked on the sides, but I love it. This is my kind of thing, that, you know, something where I don't have to be precise about anything, and, you know, just doing the zigzag stitch over the edge, it's all crooked and it's just right up my street. Oh, and then I thought, oh, I wonder what it'll be like if I just do it on felt. So I just got a piece of felt, folded it in half and just did it like that. That would make it like a nice little needle book, that one. I'm just trying to use stuff up, and that's the idea of the 100 Things Challenge, isn't it? I think this is number 44. If I didn't already say, that's just a brown piece. And I mean, look at that. It's just lovely. So that's what I've been up to, and I took this big box of fabric up the garden and was pinning them all out while I was sat outside, because I thought, oh, it's too nice to be indoors doing that. And obviously I had to come in and sew in the house. And I'm just going to show you these pieces. These are the first two that I did, and these are really pretty. So 4, 5, 6 years ago, and at the time it looks like I'd got some like white ivory coloured organza, and I do love that. I really love that. Don't know why I like that one better, probably because I've put all different coloured stitches on, and this was just on, I don't know, I think they were meant to be napkins or something that I'd got from a car boot. And there's another piece somewhere, but I don't know where it is, couldn't find it. And they're lovely. And then what I did at the time was just made this little book, and I love it because I think it looks like, it reminds me of something you'd find in one of these ethnic shops. And looks like I'd decided to put some paper on it. Tissue paper, is it tissue paper? Yeah, tissue paper. No, not tissue paper, what's it called? It's that stuff with, what's it called? That stuff, well, it's like a tissue paper, but it's got feathery things in it. A piece of paper there with rose petals in. I just sewed it on down there. So it's just a tiny little thin book. Yes, so they are my projects. for today. I thought, I was a bit disappointed that I hadn't used more scraps. I mean, like, what on earth am I going to do with all them? I don't know what else to do with them. I've been making some of the, well, have in the past, the little snippet rolls that, did I see doing it? Roseanne from Roxy Carr, I think she does. Did Josie do some? I can't remember now. Somebody anyway, where you just get a strip of fabric and then just put little pieces on. But my scraps are just too scrappy really now to do that with, so I've given up on that, and this is a better project. So no doubt when the sun gets out again, because it's a bit, well, it is sunny, but it's raining today as well, but when the sun comes out again I'll probably go and do some more. But doing it on felt, it was just easier. You can use any fabric, but I thought, well, at least I don't have to bother cutting more fabric out. Yeah, so I hope you like my little projects. As I say, it is easy thing to do, and I just find it relaxing. I think it's brilliant. And obviously, say you can, if you want to do patterns and that with your fabrics underneath, if you've got bigger pieces, you can do, or if you've just got a mishmash of that, then you can do it like that. So on that note, I shall love and leave you and speak to you again soon. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.